Vandyke stitch, stitch number 37. This stitch can be worked from right to left or from top to bottom, and I'm going to show you from top to bottom. You're going to work along two parallel lines. So here's my left line and here's my right line. And in the middle of those two lines, I'm going to take a little stitch. So I've come up on the left and I'm going to go just above a little bit and take a stitch through the middle. And then I'm going to go down on the right side directly across from where I started, and it's going to, so that little first stitch is going to be halfway in between the two lines. And you can see that it forms kind of a little lopsided X. Next, I'm going to come up on the left line and I'm going to come up just a stitch length down a little bit. You can do this stitch right next to each other, or you can do it a little bit apart. Alright, so now I've got my X there. Now I'm going to form the stitch, and I'm going to scoot underneath the bottom part of that X. And if you need to turn your needle around, you may. And then I'm going to go down on the right, and I'm going to come up on the left, the same spacing as I did the first time, the first spacing down. Okay, now I've got a little double X there that you can see, and I'm going to scoot underneath the bottom part of the X, and I'm going to go to the right line, and I'm going to come up on the left. Next, I'm going to scoot underneath that bottom X, go down on the right, come up on the left. And that is all the stitch is. It's very easy. And you can see that it's creating this nice raised braid down the center. It helps me see the stitch better if you kind of just tug your thread downward a little bit. So you're going to scoot, go down on the right, come up on the left. And then when you pull that tug on the braid right there, it will pull it down nicely through the center. So we'll walk through it one more time. You've come up on the left line. You're going to go scooting underneath the bottom part of that X. You're going to go down on the right and then back up on the left. Now I will show you how to end the stitch. You're going to scoot under and then go down on the right and tie off on the back. Isn't that a pretty little braid down the middle? And that's the Vandyke stitch.